goodness, and Tim Onlu goes over a tenth of a second first.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Formula Trout League. You joined with me, Kilgore Trout, and we are watching on board with Case Wilhelms, who's on a bit of a flyer at the moment. He's 9/10 up. I've been watching him since the start of this lap. He has been finding time all around this lap, so yeah, we'll stick with him as he rolls on through 130R. Infamous corner. Known for many overtakes as he's yet still finding the time through the lap by the looks of things. He makes a bit of a mistake, but seems to get away with it on his Delta yet. As you can see, we're sponsored by DAC tonight, and yeah, it's we have to thank them for keeping this league afloat. As many other people also helping us out. So yeah, 12 minutes to go in this qualifying session, and Ermis Rees on the top step at the moment with a 1:27.4 to beat. But yeah, how about we go on board with Ryan Wilson, who is an old familiar face. You might know him as Super Yam. Well, everyone knows him as Super Yam mainly. He is filling in for Nicola Lay, who couldn't be here tonight. Ryan might also be a solo runner here for the DAC drivers, unfortunately. Considering they're the ones sponsoring this race, Dave Southwood has to break his streak. I'm going to say his shoulder, who apparently he has a bit of a pain in his shoulder at the moment. Godspeed, good recovery to the guy. But yeah, breaks his streak, consecutive races. I think he probably has a record, if not for Alex. And Felipe Olsen going second fastest there with a 1:28.8. The driver's still finding grip out there. As Ryan Wilson holds on through now through the back straight. Full beans. Let's see, does he lift off? No, you don't have to in these cars. He rides the Apex, which a lot of the drivers will be trying to do and get away with. Just about does so, but did he sacrifice a bit of time there? And he goes fourth faster, so eyes on this guy tonight. Alex Cochran leaving the pits there. What the heck? What was that? I don't know if you guys heard that. Bit of an audio glitch. Let's see, sorry about this, I'm just flicking through the cameras. Let's go on board with Ermis, who I believe is on an outlap. Let's stick with him as we go past the crowd, who are all facing the wrong way. Doesn't bug me at all. Doesn't. The action's out there, guys. How I miss racing on the Trout League. There's Restream Bot. Oh, total. TO1TA. Tolta? Is that how you pronounce that? Anyway, on board with Reese. Nearly 2/10 up in the first sector. The anti-banked curve, as it's apparently known as through Dunlop, though. Really kind of using the track limits there to its full extent. See if he gets away with it. 4/10 up. It looks legal to me. 5/10 up here. He's definitely going to be breaking into the 26s at least. What will the rest of the grid have to say? Do they have a response? He loses a bit of time there through the chicane, but still provisional pole for this guy is Gustavo Dalla Valle. He nearly breaks into the 27s there with a 1:28.2, slips into second. Good on him, but yeah, the track just looks like it's constantly as Ermis Reese taps out, as some people may say. I don't know, that just slipped out. Let's see if he can bring it back to the pit, as I stuffed my mouth with cake, sorry. Why don't we just quickly jump to another car, eh? Sorry about that. I think Alex is on an in-lap. Case has got some pace. Upsets his car there through Degner 1 and 2. I swear I'm nearly done with this cake, guys. It's just so good. Oh my god. But yeah, looks like Case will have to pull out of this one. Felipe Olsen's on an outlap. Is he? Well, it's certainly not fast. Reese comes into the pits. I'll stick with Olsen. I think it's something in this. I think there's next lap. Case Williams comes into the pits. Yeah. Tommy Latalo, what's he got to say? All eyes on Oxtown tonight. No pressure, but there's plenty of pressure. Actually does it. Finds a bit of time. The Lioneer's car probably not going to help as he dips out of the way. Very nice. Latalo finds a bit of time and loses a bit as well, but let's see. Yeah, stay on board with him. Bit of a lock up there, front left. Hooks it nicely into Spoon. What can he dish up though? Full beans now. Really love this angle with everyone watching. He decides to pull in. He thinks he can go better. Fair dues. Dalla Valle. Couple of 100ths off his 1000ths off his current best. Was that lap time a flash in the pan, or do you reckon he still has more in him? As we go trackside with our co-commentator, Bilbo Kraut. What do you have to say about this?
Well, you know, Gustavo is he's constantly improving every race, but you never know. You never know what he has to offer. You never know.
Thanks for that, Bilbo, and hopefully you got that as Gustavo Dalla improves his time, but is he gonna stay out, do you reckon? No, I think that was his lap time there, as he breaks into the 27s with that lap time. So he will be happy, but I think he definitely has more in him. Agnes Rositis up on his time, currently 9th at the moment. He'll be looking to improve for sure. And he does. He goes 4th fastest. He'll definitely have a bit more in him, but will he be able to get out and back in time? Or the other way around? This guy though, he is always one to watch out for. He's known to be quite familiar with the Japanese streets. I believe he was on an outlap, but I can't tell. The delta's a bit bugged. Yeah, he went. But now I can't tell anymore. He looks fast. We'll stick with him. Nope, completely backed off. And Olsen crashes out. Well, I feel like I've caught the wrong end of the stick here, but let's go on board with this guy, who I think he's about to do his final flying lap, unless I've I've calculated this all wrong. Yeah, he seems to be improving. Go me! Let's go helicopter cam as he snakes through this section. Very nicely done. The apparently the Imola 04 setup dialed in. Oh, and he goes wide there. He goes wide and he spins. Oh! Too eager to improve, but will his banker be enough? Gustavo, let's see. He needs to get to the start finish line fast. Alex Cochran comes in. Everyone's in the pits besides Case Willems, who's also up on his time. He manages to navigate. He manages to get through that part without making the same mistake Irma did. But Gustavo Dalla Valle on board with him. As we see, I say on board, we're watching it from the side of the track. And he definitely lost a lot of time there. He didn't make it as smoothly as Irma did. Alex Cochran straight into the barrier by the looks of things. Case Willems, where did he end up? He's still up on his time. Let's see. He goes to the last couple of corners. Slight turn to the right. Full beans. He goes 5th fastest. He'll be happy with that. He'll be happy with that. Dalla Valle comes around the last few corners, but I think that's his qualifying over. And this is pretty much the order as you see it. Ermes Rees on pole with the C3 compound. Gustavo Dalla Valle going for the C4 compound in 2nd place. Alex Cochrane in 3rd. Ryan Wilson in 4th. Case Willems in 5th. Tommy Ilatalo in 6th. 7th, Agnes Rositis. 8th, Felipe Olsen. 9th, Ali Gochman. And in 10th is not me. Apparently it's me, but it's not. It's not. It's not. So not long now, this is the last race of the season, if you didn't already know, if I didn't already say. So if you just joined us, I mean, you've come at such a poignant moment. These guys will be heading out to grid shortly, and I've just realised I'm looking at the wrong screen. There we go. So not long now until lights out. Ermes Rees versus Gustavo Dalla Valle and the rest. It doesn't look like many people have joined the session tonight, so it will just be a 9-car grid, but 9 of the most competent drivers in Assetto Corsa, I believe. Oh, I heard a voice. Someone's joined me. It is Cyprian Stoyan. Cyprian has joined me. I have not got push to talk. I mean, I've got push to talk set, so bear with me a second. Hello, Cyprian. How very surprising. With 20 seconds to go, can you see the screen? That's a shame because I'm not streaming, so you've got to join. No, I didn't say I would. Sorry. We've got 6 red lights and away we go. It seems like a clean start. Ermes Rees ahead of the pack though. And is slowly breaking away by the looks of things. Case Willems up into 3rd though. That went unnoticed. But let's see. How long can he hold on to that? Gustavo Dalla Valle under threat from Case now though. He is thirsty. My boy be thirsty. And Gustavo Dalla Valle is no longer under threat because it's now Case who's on the defense from Alex Cochrane who isn't happy about what's just happened. Clearly, me struggling to get words out there because I'm just in shock of this amazing battle that's going on. Alex Cochrane looks like he's swooping around the outside. No DRS just yet, and they tap this. Oh, and Case, oh no, looked so good, but got a bit too I don't know. I don't want to say greedy because I didn't see it from all angles, but I mean, it's a hard corner to go side by side with. I'm sure he'll be able to recover from this one though. Felipe Olsen. Oh dear. Ernest Reese looks under threat. Not under threat. God, I can't get words out tonight. Ernest Reese looks like he's pulling away as Gustavo Dalla Valle still holding on to second, and now seems to also be breaking away from Alex Cochran. Are we not showing the race? Is this not live? I'm pretty sure it's live. Is someone? Oh, is it? Oh, what the frick? Oh no, I do apologize.
I told you.
No, you didn't tell me anything.
You say you don't stream me.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah. I understand you now.
Okay, so yeah, back on with the race. Apologies for that. Yeah, I've got my computer set to performance mode, so I can't see the screen. Sorry.
If you move to Tommy, he's chasing Alex. Very close now.
Yeah, Alex
And
Cochran
behind is
here. Remember, guys, I've got Twitch chat open, so if you do see anything out of place, just message in that. I mean, I see that. I see that, guys. I don't see Discord chat, so apologies. Gaps beginning to form already on lap 3 when you think the cars should be a bit closer, considering DRS is now available. When I don't know what I'm trying to say here. How was the race for you, Cyprian?
Oh,
You had a bit of a messy start.
Tommy. Yeah. I don't know what happened to me today. I was just too tired and wasn't able to perform well. But see you next season.
Yeah. Maybe you just need a little break. Magnus got past Tommy, but now Tommy wants his revenge. So you've joined, Cyprian. What have you got to say? You've come and joined me. You're not saying anything. Come on.
I'm watching the battle.
You're watching the battle. You were watching the
Yeah,
battle, but now you've got a microphone in front of you. So say something. You're the one who just decided to join.
Let's move to Agnes. It's going to attack Alex. Looks like he left to catch DRS.
Yeah, these guys playing strategically as Alex gets a lot of opposite lock there.
Oh, a moment also for Agnes here. Tommy can attack him, it's closer. Did Alex crash at the start of the race? Looks like he doesn't have front downforce.
Not necessarily, I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh, as he goes very wide, and see you later, Alex. Tommy Latalo Got second here last time round, I believe. This guy, he is in a league of his own at the moment. Just pulling away. Let's see how long this lasts for. Maybe Hermes can build up enough of a buffer for when he eventually spins out. It won't matter.
Late break for Tommy. Now is the moment to attack him. Had a good exit. VRS open.
Nice clean overtake that.
But we see before Agnes it's also fast, so he can stay with Tommy this lap and attack him with the RS next lap. We'll see. Too bad we don't merge the two splits. Would have been fun to see a full grid.
Too bad, but you know, yeah.
As you know, happened every end of the season. Last 2-3 races, drivers start to lose interest in racing.
Apologies there.
Don't worry.
We go to
This
the
battle
Bing.
helped Gustavo also to keep an eye on the tires. I'm curious to see the strategy here for the Master. The C3 tires last like 10 laps, but if you push hard, if you try to manage, maybe you can save the tires and do one stop.
Yeah, a lot of the drivers opt in for the C3 compound. Felipe Olsen getting past Alex Cochran there. No, Alex Cochran, oh, he's pitted, that's why. Ali Gochman now up into 7th place.
Alex in the pit.
Yep. And we'll just go to the pit lane to our guy on the scene, Bilbo. What do you have to say about Alex Cochran's pit?
Oh yeah, it's a very good pit. Yeah, it's a nice clean pit. Short, sweet. It's a Griffin gaming standard.
That was our guy on the scene there, Bilbo, straight from the pits, and yeah, I mean, Griffin Gaming synonymous for the pits this season, and it's just yeah, it's got the Griffin Gaming quality seal approval apparently from our guy Bilbo. Anyway, back on with the race. Agnes dropping slightly behind Tommy Latalo, as we said.
I didn't watch the overtake.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the overtake, but I'm saying he's dropping behind now. 2.4 seconds. Wasn't so close. Maybe he's preserving his tires. Maybe he's a bit of battery.
Yeah, also the battery. It's an issue here. If you drive in low engine mode, you can do like 10 laps without using the hertz button.
This guy.
If he defended to Tommy, he drained the battery very fast. Now he must recharge the battery again.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean the battery is a blessing and a curse. You know, it can be your best friend when you need it, but then it's almost a lifeline that puts you in a really shitty position. Position and situation. Position. I'm claiming that word.
It's a new word. I must search it in
Yeah.
Dictionary?
Next year, next year. This year's Goblin mode. Next year, Position. Apologies for the swearing there. I didn't mean to. Ali Gochman slowly cruising behind the likes of Felipe Olsen. It's slowly been improving throughout the season, it has to be said. He's got to be on people's radar, if not Maxi Younger's next season, when it comes to deciding who's going to be in what team next season. Speaking of, have you had Maxi knocking on your door? You don't have to say anything.
What? Sorry?
Have you had Maxi knocking on your door?
No.
No.
For what? For the next season?
Yeah.
Do you think Romanian team?
It might look good, yeah. You and Darian, who knows?
Yes, but in oxygen.
Oh. Ooh. That wasn't the question. But you've turned it on me now. Anyway, let's see who else is
I don't know who is behind. Yes.
Talo's gaining on
I saw it on Gustavo.
Yeah, Gustavo.
Maybe Gustavo tried to recover some energy, so that's why catch him so fast now.
Well, last lap for Gustavo was a 1:31.3 and Tommy Latalo was a 1:38. So yeah.
Half a second.
Yeah, and Ermis Reese also doing 1:31s as well. So Latalo is pushing. He's pushing. He knows what he has to do tonight, and you know, it's a shame it's come to this. It's a shame that Stevenson isn't able to push tilt it in our favor, but who knows? Who knows what he's doing tonight? Sure, he's a busy guy.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
And that's Latalo into second.
Yeah.
The pressure is on. The pressure is on.
The pressure and also the tires. It's time for a pit in lap 10, 12. So the rear are worn now. So they must be very careful in sector 1 with the twisted section. The car can snap very easily from the rear.
You tell it to this guy here. You tell it to this guy. Who I mean, should we work out what needs to be done tonight? I don't think we've spoken about the points. So basically,
I don't have
the drivers' championship has been wrapped up already. For anyone who doesn't already know, Steve Stevenson for Oxtan has already won the championship, and it's now down to the teams to decide the championship. This is still going on. There's not much between it. 22 points. So admittedly, Tommy Latalo needs to win tonight. And Ermis Reese basically just needs to finish. Well, if he finishes in the points, it's game over basically. Younger GP win by default. But Tommy Latalo needs to win. There's no other way. So yeah. The heat is on.
Ormas is like Hamilton when it's in clean air. It drives very smooth and fast. I see he has some issue in the field.
Yeah.
He's racing with others. I don't know. Maybe he coming very impatient and try to overtake very fast. So he's doing mistakes in the Pluto. Now
yeah, I mean,
air, so it's hard to not win in the race.
We when we see Ermis at his best, he's unstoppable. But we've not always seen that this season. There's been glimpses of it.
It is one of the best, so no doubt about this.
Sorry, I'm just finishing off my protein yogurt, so give me a second. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's all lumpy. Anyway. Yulatalo's in the pits.
C2, then another forcing with C3 tires for the end of the race.
He ends up behind Ali Yorkman, which probably wanted to get out ahead of him, but you know, bit of clean air, who knows? Agnes Rositis and Gustavo Dalla Valle.
Ryan, it's out.
Oh no, Ryan's
At the
out.
moment. Oh, again.
Oh.
And a small touch with front wing.
What happened there? Sorry, I missed it.
He loses it in sector 2. I think he doesn't pit, so as I told you before, the rear tires start to warn, and
yeah.
This track was so hard to set up the car because you have a twisted section, sector 1 and 2, then a fast sector.
I think Erms is coming in. I think
He must pit. He has
Yeah.
red tires for sure. He can't.
I was just gonna say that last lap he did was a 130 flat. So yeah, he was definitely pushing. Let's see where he's gonna end out though. We're watching from the DAC blimp.
Gustavo, it's in pit.
That's a nice pit from Ermis. Agnes Rositis is net P1. Well, technically Ermis net P1. Surprising how much you can see from this blimp. Oops. Looks like Yulatala's got some traffic still. Is Gockman ahead?
It's not traffic. He's racing with him.
It's traffic to him.
He's not the blue flag.
No, yeah. He still needs to get past these guys who haven't pitted yet. Yes,
Yeah.
they can fight him for position, but ultimately
Tommy will overtake him before the air is on. He has fresh tires, so
Agnes Rositis pits, and that's Ermis into clean air. And that's Ali Gockman in the pits, and Yulatalo is released. Wonder how much he did sacrifice from that. Let's see. Yeah, 131.3 wasn't a great lap. It's just down to Olsen now, who has yet to pit. Everyone else has pitted. Case on the oldest of the tires with his
Gustavo catch Agnes is the closest battle, I think. Oh, a moment for Agnes, a moment for Gustavo there.
very technical track. This can catch a lot of people out. So you know, these guys have to be very dialed in with their racing line. Any twitching can easily throw off your counterpart. Italo's gaining on Felipe, who, like I said, has yet to pit. Still the gap to Ermis, pretty big.
Gustav overtake Agnes with DRS.
Ermis, what? Ermis crashed! Ermis crashed, what? Oh, 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 oh! Here we go. Things have heated up.
And Felipe, it's ahead.
Yeah.
The slow car.
The heat is on, but and we've just got some news straight from the pit wall. Let's hear it from our guy Bilbo. What have you got to say?
Yeah, so that crash, it took us all by surprise. Ermis was on a hot one, and all of a sudden he just spun out there. I've not got much to say, I'll be honest, Kilgore, so I'll pass it back over to you.
Thank you for that one, Bilbo. And yeah, Tommy Latalo seems to be dropping back from the likes of Ermis at the moment, who is on a hot one, angry, most likely, from the mistake he made, wanting to make up for the that big buffer that he had over the likes of Tommy Latalo.
Did Olson pit or he start with C2 tires?
He started in C2, I believe.
Oh.
Unless, I don't know. I'm beginning to doubt that now. I think he started on them. It says he hasn't pitted, unless my thing's wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't pit. Oh.
And Felipe Olsen's just holding up. Tommy just unable to get released.
Yeah.
Playing it safe.
Olson is saving a lot of energy in sector 2, so that's why catching him. But and now it's using to gain some gap to Tommy.
And we should get past him with the RS now. Ooh.
Oh. Wow,
Big.
what a break.
Big lock up there. Felipe stays out.
DRS open.
Wonder if Tommy's just turned his tyres to Swiss cheese by avoiding going into the back of a very slow Felipe Olsen in the chicane there. Tommy gets the move done. And now, his case is taking a bit of time out there in the sand pit. Tommy has Ermis in his sights now, though. No distractions. Just him and his car. Basically, yeah.
I think Kurmas had luck and doesn't touch any wall on the exit. Doesn't seem to have some damage on the car. It's pulling away.
Yeah, I think he managed to get away with that one. Just maybe just shook him up a little bit. It looks, I think Tommy sticking within the 3-second window for now. We'll have to go put on his racing boots now, though, if he wants to have a chance at winning this championship. However, matching his result last season, to be honest. Tommy getting P2 in Japan last season.
Oh, Urmas is out again.
Oh, what? No, 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 no. Don't tell me this.
Oh, it's not Urmas. Who is? It is Urmas.
Tommy's in first! Tommy's in first! What? How are we missing this? Urmas making things very exciting for us tonight.
Now it's a chase race.
I mean, even if Oxtan don't win here tonight, it'll be a very exciting race nonetheless. As they come through the chicane, Urmas should have DRS. So there should be an overtake as Tommy looks to break the slipstream, goes for the inside. We go to the Bing chilling cam, and we can see Urmas a lot closer this time round. Let's look at the standings though. As it currently stands, like I said before, 22 points separates the two. Big lock up there from Tommy Latalo. That won't help him in the long run. But let's see. If it finishes as it does, I mean, Younger GP will still be victorious with a 282 points over Oxtan's 267. Urmas admittedly needs to finish 9th. So it can happen. It can happen.
We must join the track.
Yeah, yeah.
Two cars on the track.
So overtake done by Urmas. Let's see, can Tommy stick with him? 15 more laps around this Suzuka Grand Prix, sponsored by the DAC racing team. As you can see, the DAC blimp watching over us. Oh, and a bit of yeah, a bit of a lock up there from Urmas. Seems to be upsetting a lot of the guys here.
Tommy must play, you must race smart, and all you need is to put pressure on Urmas. Another moment for Urmas there. But as you said, we need more cars on the track, and
well, as I said, you know, if hypothetically speaking, Urmas spins out now, he's at the back of the grid. He finishes 9th. That's it for Oxtan. They win. So it can happen. It can happen, but it's a bit of a long shot. As Urmas, even though he spins out, he's still able to recover. Depends on how much pressure Tommy can put on. He's doing everything, you know, he needs to do tonight. He just needs to get the win now, and for Urmas to bin it. So yeah, we'll win it and bin it. This guy in 3rd, can he do anything to intervene is the question. Not that far behind. And looks like Ermis is pulling a bit of a gap here. Whether not Tommy's made a mistake
Tommy,
or he's backing
or
off.
Tommy saving some battery for later.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, Tommy pits.
Interesting.
Tommy's
Yeah,
pitting.
interesting.
Ooh, I wonder what's going on here.
How many laps? 20. Oh, interesting. Could be C3, could be C2.
Tommy has something up his sleeve, maybe. Let's see. As he comes out the pits in P4. Has he got enough laps to make a dent, though, is the question. Will Ermis react? Will Ermis just stick to the one stop?
No, I don't think he's gonna do. The tire doesn't last so long. Wait, Tommy was on C3?
Yeah.
C3? Oh, now he's C2. Yeah.
So what can this guy do then even? Will he stay out? Is he unfazed by Tommy's decision? Does he even know that Tommy's pitted?
Yeah, he checked the mirrors.
Yeah. Oh, and Ali got one spun. Oh no, he was doing so well. No, Ali, get back out there. No.
Why?
Why did you do that? Oh, that was like I'm pretty sure that was a season best for Ali. He was definitely
Yes,
up there.
he's catching Alex. He's right behind him.
God, I'm pressing the wrong button. Everything but.
He's on C3 tires, Alex on C2 tires.
Case or Ryan?
Case. He's just behind Alex.
Oh, Ryan's pitted. Okay.
Oh. A late break for Case. He lose the momentum there. Oh,
They'll find a lot more pace than Alex by the looks of things, though. Come on, Case, what you gonna do? Oh, is that you, Case? Let me let me let you in. A lot closer this time. Might have lost a bit of momentum there, though. There's DRS wide open. He'll be gaining, but I don't think he'll be close enough.
no, he's not.
Ooh.
Oh, dirty air for braking.
Closer this time around, though.
Yeah, but he can't do anything here in this sector. He must save some energy here and use it on the straight. I think Alex is doing this.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no, Case! Ryan Wilson on a fresh set of balloons. What can he do? Emma Street with 10 laps to go. Can he make those C2 tyres last all the way? The two little spins already.
He's not gonna risk it, so we're gonna pit now for C3 or even C4. He can, if he can stay 3 more laps.
Let's see what his lap time's at. His last lap with the 129, so he is pushing.
Oh, who is out?
Oh, that's Ryan staying out of Irmus's way. So that last lap was a 131, and like I said, the one before that was a 129.7, which was his best lap. But it's Tommy Latalo has the fastest lap so far, 129.2. Obviously, he pitted and is on the C3 tyres. Tommy has gained on Agnes Rositis. Only 4 seconds behind him now. It just looks like he's in a league of his own. He's just unstoppable. Unfazed by both of his spins. He does have to pit though. Unless he is doing his best.
Necessary. He
No?
used 2 compounds, C3, C2.
Yeah, no, well, he's completed his
Will be-
mandatory pit stop, yes.
Will be very tricky at the end of the race with C2 tires.
Yeah.
It's
Guess
so
that's what
easy
I'm
to
trying to
spin
say.
here on this twisted track, so I think he gonna play safe and pit for C4 tires again. Maybe do a fast lap or so.
See, what does Hermes do? Yeah, he's coming in.
It's pretty.
I've just got this feeling. He's gonna come in this lap. I know it. I've got this vibe. So good at this.
What tires? C4?
He's on the C4s, yeah.
Yeah.
Agnes Rositis, who's just got ahead of him, and
Oh, Tommy's
most
behind.
most importantly, he is ahead of
Tommy's
Tommy.
right behind him. Tommy behind Urmas with heated tires. Urmas has a car ahead of him, so it's slowed down by that car, but has the tire advantage. Can put the heat in tires very fast.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, very, very nicely done, Hermes. Agnes
no.
is not having
Yeah,
any of
yeah.
it.
Very nice to see this battle. Urmas is using yes some battery. He's gonna attack in chicane on the braking. Oh, before braking.
His tires are probably up to temperature now.
Yeah.
Is Hermes going to catch Gustavo Dalla Valle? Is the question. What does Dalla Valle do? Does he stay out? He's going to get caught eventually. He lasts 5 laps. He has to stay out, right? He has to.
No, there's no point to pitting now, even
Yeah.
for C4 tires. Gonna lose a lot. Tommy will be at the limit with overtaking Gustavo at the end of the race, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. Depends on how Gustavo managed the tires until now. They're gonna start to die in lap 32, I think, something like that. So we'll see.
Just 5 laps to go around the Suzuka Grand Prix. Case Wilhelms gets past Ryan Wilson. Does he? I think he did. Something happened there. Yeah, we have Gustavo Dalla Valle leading on the lap 30. And Hermes isn't happy about that. Let's see what he has to say. Just half a
small
second behind. Sorry, go on.
A small battle from these two guys will help Tommy to catch Gustavo also.
We'll see.
Let's see how. Oh no.
I think it's over and done with before the end of the corner, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Yes, and Burmats is pushing for the faster lap. He has clean air in front of him.
He wants to win it in style. He gets all the points. I mean, you have to hand it to them. Younger GP just had a more stable team throughout the season, just consistently picking up the points. So, you know, as far as the team goes, I think they tick the boxes. But, you know, we made them fight for it. we made them fight for it, and I think I'd like to continue that momentum heading into next season. But you know, let's just see. Let's see what we can do about that. If you compare it in comparison to last season, where it was just a cakewalk for younger GP. Yeah, it's not. It's, you know, the fact it's gone down to the wire. It's literally gone down to, yeah, the last few laps, if anything.
Oh, Gustavo,
Oh.
spin.
Oh.
No. Oh, what a moment there.
And that's the tyres giving up.
At the limit.
Oh dear, and is he going to lose the position now to Agnes, is the question. He is
I
at
told
risk.
you the tires. They start to die.
Well, that has definitely
Oh,
killed
another
all
one.
momentum for Tommy as well, but it didn't look like... I mean, you never know in these things. It always goes down to the... It always go down to the last lap. But it has tilted in the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Almost looks like the favoured person tonight.
Yeah, Urmas managed very well, even with that 2 spins.
Mm-hmm.
That spin, it's exit the track. He managed well to recover and keep the position.
Speaking of recovering well, Gustavo Dalla Valle also taking a buck from Hermes.
Oh.
No! What have I just said? Why have I done this? No. Oh.
Would have been an interesting battle in 3 here.
And Alex Cochran steal it. He's a bit too far back by the looks of things. Dalla Valle might be under threat. Who knows? 2 more laps. Felipe Olsen though, closer to Agnes. And it's red on red. Big different
C3
teams.
to C2 tires.
Yeah. Good spot there. And looks like Ryan's gotten past Case Wilhelms. And did we lose a driver? I feel like we lost a driver.
Only
Who's-
Ali when he spin and
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ali tapped out.
returned to pit, escaped to pit.
Yeah.
Also needs in DRS zone to Agnes. Agnes defending. Oh,
Good move there from Felipe, who...
Good.
Oh no, Agnes!
Oh.
Oh no. Gustavo Dalla Valle might have a chance.
Oh, he's far away. 2 laps and oh. He has work tires.
All the drivers now spaced out on the grid. There aren't any actual battles. Such is the short grid and the nature of the track. But this guy has pretty much looked, I mean, there was a small stint in the middle, but he has looked unfazed tonight. Even when under threat, he coped with the pressure, and come out on top as he embarks on the last lap around the DAC sponsored Suzuka Grand Prix hosted in Japan. 12 rounds of Formula Trout Racing League. This is it, guys. This is the end of the season. This is season 10 over and done with. And this guy is about to win it for Younger GP. Whether or not you're a Younger GP fan, you've got to appreciate the effort that goes in to getting them on the top step. And, you know, Ermus Rees and Nico Bossa have done a brilliant job of that. That's not to say Octan haven't put in a great effort either. Tommy. Oh no! What the heck? No, come on, man. Oh. Okay. Tommy is far away. Yo, Hermes is just putting on a little show for us, doing the donuts prematurely, but keeps everything exciting nonetheless. As Della Valle also makes a little tap at the environment. Alex Cochran going for a move here on Gustavo Della Valle. That's unfortunate for him. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But this guy looks like he's going to win this one. I don't know if Tommy Ilatalo backed off there or made a mistake himself, but he's a lot further back than probably what he should have been after that mistake. But this guy, congratulations to him. I mean, like I said, doing donuts prematurely. Oh, what are you doing? Congratulations to the guy and to Younger GP, and
he still has the racing in blood, so good for him.
But if you guys just give me a second, you know. But yeah, these things happen. These things happen. You know, this is the beauty of motorsports. Is how close it is at the end, and yeah, I mean, that's it. Season 10 over and done with, guys. Thus, bring on the winter, whatever you want to call it. We got any interviews? Anyone eagerly awaiting an interview? Congratulations to everyone who participated tonight. I know it's a bit of a small grid, but I still appreciate all the effort that goes in to putting on a great show for us. Let's see.
Yeah, waiting for interview in
Okay.
the other channel. If you can go there or drag him there.
Oh yeah, we're in the wrong channel. Look at that.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Ermus Rees, congratulations on that. You did make that look very exciting, to say the least.
Hello, yes, glad you enjoyed it. I'm telling you, fighting these flies when driving is no easy task, I'm telling you that.
I mean, you made it look, well, yeah, it was probably a lot closer than you wanted it to be, considering.
Yeah. Fly landed on my nose, so that didn't cause me to crash, but I lost my line for the next corner, and I went like a centimeter too much to the inside, and it flipped me off the track. And the next time I went off, I went too far left. That was a driver error, and I just went to the gravel. But yeah, I guess that's what made the race fun for me, at least. Or when
Sure.
the last lap spin was something of mystery to me. I have no idea how that happened.
I mean, it's also nice to see you back on the top step as well. You know, I'm sure you appreciate it as well.
But with this driving, I don't think I would have been top 3 if everyone actually drove.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think that's besides the point. I think you just got to take the wins as they come. Young GP, win it. By that, well done. Congratulations for that as well.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations for the winning.
I mean, do you have any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
I'm lost for words. Thank you for hosting the series. That's pretty much all I can say.
Thank you very much for participating and sticking through. I mean, yeah, like I apologize. It's a small grid, but you guys still put on a great show. So thank you very much for that. And Agnes Resistis has joined us, but yeah, why not, Agnes?
Yeah. Hello.
How's it go? What did you get? P3?
P4.
P4. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really exciting for you, though. I mean, there's plenty of overtakes throughout the race, but yeah, walk us through it, man. Walk us through it. What happened?
Yeah. Well, it's a bittersweet race in a bittersweet season. Suzuka, it's one of my favorite circuits, but historically it's been really unlucky for me for some reason, and I finally got to the end in one piece. But yeah, I was so close to my first ever podium. It is still my best ever result in Master Split, but still, when you are on podium positions for almost the whole race and losing it like this, it's kind of bittersweet, yeah.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, it was a hectic race for everyone, so you shouldn't feel too bad about it. I think the tires were just giving up for everyone.
Yeah, strategy was working quite well for me. I did C3 to C2, and I did the last 2 laps, I think, on absolutely zero grip for the rears, and surprisingly, the tires still held up even when they were at zero. So maybe I should have gone a bit longer on C3 tires. But yeah, when the guys on newer tires catched me, there was just no chance. And in the end, when Olson catched me and he passed me, then I got so close behind him. I just lost all the downforce and spun out. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you put on a great show for us nonetheless. I know it's, like you said, it's bittersweet, but I think you can learn from this as well. Going
definitely.
forth. Yeah, taking from this, like you said, it's a season best. I think it's like the Trout best for you as well. So yeah, well done, man. You're always improving. And
and thank you for this whole season. It's been a top-notch season. Thank you.
And that was Agnes Rositis. Who's next? Let's get Alex Cochran. You finished P5, I believe, in the end.
Hello there. Yes, P5 on the road, I think it was.
Why don't you walk through the race start? What happened? You were P3 at one point?
P3, I think, yeah. Yeah, the qualifying was pretty good. Obviously, unfortunately, we had quite a small grid, but the qualifying was okay. Gustavo just bit me by like half a tenth or something, but it's fine. And I made exactly the same mistake as I did last season. So obviously the turn 1 here is like a double right-hander turn 1, and the outside is awful. And I just for some reason committed to the outside, and I just kind of got washed out wide. You get on the outside curb, and you just kind of get pulled off the track. So I think Case got past me lap 1.
Definitely. Yeah, that definitely happened.
I think so. Yeah.
And then I think lap 3 or 4 it was, I got back up to Case with the DRS, and I went to make the move, and just I assumed I was passed. I assumed it was my line, my corner, and I felt a tap on the rear, and that gave me red rear wing, and kind of ruined my first stint. I made a mistake at Dunlop after that. When you've got red rear wing around Suzuka, it's just good luck because the rear is so unstable. That first sector just kills you.
Definitely. I mean, it was a shame, but it was a good comeback as well. I mean, you overtook Dalla Valle in the last lap, I believe.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I went straight onto the C3s after that initial incident I said about, and was overdriving the car at the first bit of it a little bit. It was going to be a 2-stop from then on anyway. And I had a little coming together with Ali Gockman, I think it was, which was unfortunate. Sorry for that if you're watching. But after that, I went on the C2s, and then the pace was really good on the C2s. Like better than a lot of the rest of the field, other than Ermis basically. So that was quite good. And then obviously I was far back because of the extra pit stops because of that initial the off track. But Gustavo must have made a mistake on the last lap. I know he was leading for quite a while when Ermis was doing the 2-stop. But it was a shame to see him fall down. But I'm not going to complain about getting that extra position back.
No, by all means, by all means. I mean, you can only feel so bad for people at the end of the day. It's a dog eat dog world out there. But yeah, good recovery, and thank you for the interview. Case, why don't you walk us through your race start?
Well, I was really surprised. I think I got up to P3 at some point. Actually, qualifying, I started 5th, so that was also really good. Ahead of Tommy for some reason. I think he had a few issues. But yeah, race start went really well. Got up to P3 at some point. Was really happy with that. Then I had the minor incident with Alex. I had to check the replay. I don't exactly remember why or what. But that was rather unfortunate. It kind of started this spiral down for me the rest of the race. The rear of the car, even after repairing damages, it was so unstable. I'm not sure much that you guys have got of that on stream. Our rear is just going all over the place at like turn 1. I think it's called Degna 2. I think that's Monza. I don't even know. But no, the car was really unstable. I think I finished P8, P7. I think it was P8. Fortunately, we didn't manage to get 3rd in constructors by bag. Oliver would have. Well, I would have needed to finish 5th, or Oliver would have needed to participate as well. But I believe he was sick. But yeah, either way, I'm happy enough with 4th for this season, and I don't think I'm lying when I say I'm happy that the season is over.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long season. At least it feels like a lot for a lot of people. But we all signed up for 12 races at the end of the day. So, but yeah, it's the VRC car has been, it's a great car, but it's also been a hard one for a lot of people to kind of master, to put it lightly.
It's been so incredibly different to what we have been so much used to now in the past season for RSS. It's just, and even just the new regulation itself of how the car handles, that's obviously a lot different as well. But the fact that we're now also changing to a first generation car, basically of a different group, will make mods for Assetto Corsa and this high of quality that just brought so many new functions in the way that it works dynamically with CSP. It's a completely different package, and I think that might have also been a bit difficult for a few guys, not excluding me as well. So I think that was also quite a large factor for this season. But it definitely was, for the most part, definitely really fun car to drive. Difficult, but definitely fun.
Yeah, and you showed glimpses of greatness as well, even if it did end up how it did. You look at Ermis's track record, for example. He's not winning every race, is he? Not to put a damper on Ermis, I'm sorry to use you as an example, but just, Anyway, I'm going to cut this interview short. Thank you very much, Case. It wasn't very short interview. It's probably the longest interview here. But yeah, anyway, I just want to congratulate once more Younger GP for winning the Season 10 Constructors Championship. It was a close one, but at the end, they came out on top. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing more for me to say really. Thank you everyone for watching, and hope you come back again when Season 11 eventually starts. There'll be a little bit of a break, but obviously we'll be announcing when Season 11 is about to take place. If you want to know these things, join the Discord. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. I've been Kilgore Trout. Have a good night.